It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're off from Arrowhead. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. That one's complete, right side. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now. They need 7.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. It takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Okay, ready?
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL.
It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And the Chiefs pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. 3rd and long for him here. the grab in bounds left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now carried by Giddens. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Ready, ready.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They'll come out throwing. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a shot deep here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He's got room to roam. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Chiefs first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He throws a bullet to the wide open downfield. Got it! And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 21-zip already. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Press all 80. Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Running in here with Giddens. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Run here with Giddens. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Yellow.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
This is Giddens. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Oh, brother, it's another interception! Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
It is cut left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Dicker connects there, and they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Trap 60.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Noel Williams. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Dicker connects there. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Giddens. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now they send their back in motion right. Here's Shuck. 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They've got a man in motion. Shuck now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
It's 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. This is reeled in by Jackson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there, and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Yellow.
Running left with Pacheco. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and 2. Mahomes to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Dicker connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Chuck now from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Massive hit. The ball is out. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
Hey, a normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has it downfield working the left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
37. Broncos nothing.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Shock working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Shock on 3rd down. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
He's going to throw it again.
Denver.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now Shuck to throw. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Broncos.
Still sticking with the passing game. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit quote.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. You know what? Good for them then. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time, baby.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Riley Moss with that tackle.
Riley Moss on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
They are throwing it again. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd down, here's Shuck. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, here's Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Dicker on now for the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead.
Broncos 8.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 by 6.
Shotgun snap to Show. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision. Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. That's a lot. Yellow, yellow.
It's Pacheco again. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Yellow.
The first carry now. Rashawn Smith. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Another carry for him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give it to him again. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Wait. I got it. Let's go, little lady. What's that?
Hand off now, running right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He has a gain of 9, but they're still facing 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Dicker connects there. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Run here with Giddens. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's shot, 1st and 10. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Yellow, yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs very close to an 11th win this season. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down.
Chuck now from the gun. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
2nd and 10.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got Sutton complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
14. 1st down, Denver.
Chuck working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On play action, here's Shuck. Running the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything